What's up, everyone? It's Dr. Daga here today, and I'm going to be telling you a love story. Well, kinda. I'm going to be telling you about the bouncer and the prostitute, and I'm going to be telling you about how obesity causes insulin resistance. What exactly is the link between insulin and prostitutes and bouncers and obesity? Let's dive right in. So, once upon a time, well, not once upon a time, in this busy city, let's say a busy city of New York, hypothetical city of New York, there's this nightclub, okay, and there is one bouncer at the entrance of this nightclub. Now, all the rich men in the town come to this nightclub, and of course, some business women also patronize this nightclub. I mean, their customers are there, if you know what I mean. These business women, hookers, have to look their best because I mean they really don't have money to pay a gate fee, and they don't have any dates. They are actually going to find their dates in the club, you know. So these women walk to the bouncer and they give him a show of. I mean, they since they are looking their best, they are wearing their best attire. The bouncer is mesmerized and he allows them into the club. And this is what goes on. This is the routine. These ladies dress their best. They go out, go to the nightclub. The bouncer is mesmerized. He allows them into the club, and the women go and make money. So these women start to make so much money, they become careless. They start to eat. They start not to take care of themselves. Of course, they start to eat too much. They don't exercise, and they start to gain weight. Gradually, their sexy clothes no longer fit, and they are no longer looking as ravishing anymore. They go to this bouncer, and for the first time, bouncer doesn't let them in. Says, nope, nah, you ain't my taste. He doesn't let them in, and they are unable to go in, and they are unable to make money. They are no longer able to enter the club because they have gained weight. They are no longer able to wear their sexy clothes, and the bouncer is now desensitized. Now we can imagine what's going to happen. The night is going to be filled. I mean, the streets are going to be filled with these fat ladies of the night, filled with them because they can't enter the nightclub anymore. All right, if you haven't guessed, I'm actually not talking about prostitutes and bouncers and nightclubs. I'm talking about your body and your cells and glucose and insulin and the concept of insulin resistance. So let's just say the prostitutes are glucose. The nightclub is the cell. The prostitute wants to enter the nightclub just as glucose wants to enter the cell. But in order for glucose to enter the cell, it requires insulin. The prostitutes require their sexy clothes to enter the nightclub. So insulin is the sexy clothes, the prostitute is glucose, the bouncer is the insulin receptor, what the insulin binds to. So the bouncer sees the nice clothes and he's mesmerized. He allows the woman in. The insulin receptor sees insulin, binds to it, and allows glucose into the cell. Are we catching the drift? Okay, so as this woman starts to grow fat, she's unable to wear her sexy clothes anymore. So the bouncer can't let her in anymore. In the same way, if you start to gain weight, your fat cells kind of blind the insulin receptors. That is saying it in as easy, as simply as possible. The fats can mechanically block the insulin receptors and prevent your glucose from entering the cell. And what's going to happen? The fat prostitutes are just going to be roaming the streets. Your glucose is going to just stay in your bloodstream and continue, and the levels will start to rise in your bloodstream. Do we get the picture? Right. So that is one of the ways by which insulin resistance comes about as a result of obesity. The fat actively blocks the receptors, the insulin receptors, and hence the cell can't respond, can't allow the glucose in. Another thing is, the more you eat, the more the more you increase your glucose levels in your blood, the more insulin is produced in your system. And as insulin is being produced in your system, your cells eventually become desensitized to it, because I mean that's seen it. It's like you've shown the bouncer the nice dress, now it doesn't move him anymore, right? So again, that can also cause insulin resistance, and then your sugar levels will be sky high. And I'm not going to talk about the many numerous problems that diabetes, type 2 diabetes has, numerous with the ulcers and the link with hypertension and strokes, and with the nerve issues and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go into that right now, but do you see what obesity can do to you with regards to your sugar levels? So if you are looking to lose weight the healthy way, the right way, I have compiled my favorite top 20 research proven methods of losing weight. I've linked it in the description below. Kindly click on the link in the description below to get your copy of the free resource, How to Lose Weight the Healthy Way, just so you can live long, just so you avoid all these problems. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I will catch you in the next one.